Today I will to show you how to work and play ambisonic tracks in Ableton Live. So this is not permitted in Ableton because you can work with only mono and stereo tracks, but thanks to Max for Live now it's possible. So with this tutorial you can work with B format until on the 3 order of ambix in SN3D. So to do this, that, you need the Ableton Live 10 suite. So with Max for Live, you need also to download Envelope for Live. So this is 3 devices, and you need also Audacity. So a few words about Envelope for Live. So this is devices. So some of them is to encode in ambisonics, and one of them is a decoder, and you have also effect like reverb and delay. So to do this tutorial you need 16 tracks. So one advice is to do one well and after duplicate it. So now we can restart. So don't worry about these tracks is only for recording. So you will need these devices. His name is Ambitracks, so I did it myself, and you can download it if you want in the link below the video. So what is it inside? It's pretty simple actually. You just plug in it and you can choose which channel is it, because so in ambisonics you have a maximum 16 channel, and these devices just you can select which channel is played. Okay, now we have to use other devices in envelope suite. So the second one you will use it is actually the decoder. So the name is master buses, and you can't put it on the master track. So to use it you will use return tracks. So here you can see the meter of the 16 tracks. Here you can choose the decoder, here you can set up the output, and here you can record actually your work. So you can record in ambisonic and B format to 4 track to 16. So we choose here your decoder, so you have in binaural in 3 order, stereo, etc. You can also use your custom decoder, so it's not difficult to make it. Basically you set up all your speaker and the decoder do the rest. Okay, now we can show you how these devices work. So I will put it on the record. So this is the source panel. Okay, and right now when I move that, you can hear my voice going everywhere in the space, so left and right, behind you, etc. So actually just to show you how it works, so you can use like a music in stereo synthesizer and you can specialize it. We'll continue the setting. So we will need the 16 tracks, so the advice I give you is to do one well and after to duplicate it. So we have put on the track, so the ambient track, so now is a good size for the track, and we will duplicate it, so 16 times. Okay, one more. Okay, now we make a group of the channel. We will rename the group like ambi track, for example 1, and on this group channel we put the HOA transform devices. So these devices is actually allowed to transform or manipulate your ambisonic tracks, so you can turn on it. I will show you later. So now we have to finish the setting. So we will send all the tracks to this group channel. So we choose here ambix, and after we have to choose the right input. So in this case is the right one, but we have to change for other tracks. So for example, for the 4 and 5 you have to choose 5 and 6, etc. So it's quite long, but you have to do that. So one other advice I give you is to write your setting, to save it, and after you use it like a preset. Okay, now the last thing you have to do is to set up here the right channel. Okay, right now the setting is completed, so I will save it. Okay, in the preset ambix. Now I will show you how to put it ambisonic tracks. So the first one is an example, and it is a clock. So the example is in the third order, and you can download it. It's free on the free sound. So it's quite loud. So this is the files you download it. So I will open it in Audacity. And you can see here we have all 16 tracks. So now we will split these 16 tracks in individual tracks, and after we will put in on Ableton Live. So just be careful, because the first one and second one are not in mono, so you have to change that just over here. But you see, for the rest is already in mono. So after that you have to export it. So you choose multiplat export, you choose the right eyes, and you export it. So basically the clock will start to count, and in front of you, after you have all the numbers until 16, and you will turn around your head. So you can see here the creation of the 16 tracks, and after you have to export that in Ableton Live. Okay, that's it. So one thing you have to be careful is the warp, because our channel will be really synchronized. So if the warp change the synchronization, it will be the mess. So to do that, you're going to the setting, you choose warp, and you have to check if in the short sample is on warp, and also in long sample is on warp also. You can change that after, but to export all the tracks you need the warp should be disabled. So now you can export all the tracks. So it's quite long, but no way easier to do that. The ableton should be work on it. Okay, the answer. Okay, I finish it. So what's happened? So all these tracks will be merged in these devices. So it will be merged in the buses, and the buses will export in these master buses. So right now it should be okay, so we will try it.
0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 o'clock.
Okay, it worked well. So we have instead the count of the clock around our head. So it started on you in the front of you, and after in the clockwise it turned around your head. But if you want to manipulate so these ambisonic tracks and you want to change the direction, so you use it the yaw. So for example, if you want the clock start in your left at 9 o'clock, you use that. So actually here is degrees, so we have to set up in 90 degree. Okay, 91 should be okay. And I'm going to show you how it works.
0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 o'clock.
Okay, so it works pretty well. So indeed, the clockwise start in your left. So I've shown you how to put in on a third order of ambisonic tracks. Now I will show you. Okay, where's my mouse?
0, 1, 2.
Okay, sorry guys, I have no mouse at all. Okay, now I will show you how to use B format in this setting. So because it's easier to find a B format, and because you can also record your own with now the ambisonic microphone like Sennheiser, Ambeo or Rode, and you have also the Zoom H3N, I guess. So you can record your own ambisonic files in B format, and you can play it and work with ableton right now. So the example I will show you is a car, actually the car on the road, and the format is not a real big format, is in Fuma, so this is an old format, but it's possible to play it. Just you have to be careful of the order of the tracks. So I will open it in Audacity. So Bifoma actually is the only first order of ambisonic, so we have only 4 tracks. So I change here in mono, and when we can see you have only 4 tracks. So we export the tracks right here. So now I will talk about the Fuma. So this is the difference between Fuma and AmbiX. The difference is the order of the channel. So in the Fuma is W, X, Y, Z, and in AmbiX is W, Y, Z, X. We have also less 3 dB in the W channel, so we have to add 3 dB. So the first tracks actually is W, so we put here. The second one, so we add 3 dB. Okay. After the second one, if it is is Y. Okay. Y, Z, and X. Okay, it should be up. Right now I will play it. So it's quite long, so I just play it. Okay, and so like the third order, you can also manipulate. So to change the way to listen the tracks. Okay, so now I will show you something. It doesn't work, I don't know why, because in envelope it should be okay. It is, you can connect here other devices, like if you want the reverb, this reverb. So usually the connection should be made here, and after it export the buses to the master bus, and I don't know why it doesn't work. So maybe people from envelope can tell me what's happened. So I will show you, maybe here. When we can see, so we have to change that. Reverb and delay and other stuff. So this is it. I hope so we enjoy to play with ambisonic tracks is, and I hope so you will enjoy this tutorial.